live. Just come up live, right. I'm on it. I am on it. Doing some pictures. I've got probably around 40 odd items that I need picturing. So I'm going to do non-stop until I get them done, because I'm going to the jumble sale tomorrow. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm going to the jumble sale tomorrow, and then I'm going to obviously car boot, and hopefully the car boot will be a little bit more fruitful than it's been in the past like couple of weeks. Fingers crossed. I'm doing the men's. I've got about 10 or 15 things that I can do. The dog's barking. Who be here? Let me close the door. There we go. That's better. Hi, Chris. I'm just doing some pictures. It's going to be a bit of a boring one today. It's just me picturing. I need to get things done. So I haven't done any sourcing today, but I did do a couple of bits yesterday. But I did my orders this morning, and I've made a couple of really nice sales. But I need to get this stuff done. It's paramount because it's kind of building up a little bit. Hi, Limelight. Yeah, it's kind of building up a little bit, so need to get to pull my finger out. No sale day so far. Oh no, Chris, I'm sorry. I rubbed the Buddha earlier, I promise. Let's put that there. Yeah, I've had we need the Buddha. Do you want me to get it? There it is. I'll put him there, and I'll bring. In fact, I'll get the thing just in case. Oh, God. Just in case she sells something, I'll have it there ready. Went to a charity shop, got 4 summer shirts, a radio tin, and a rose bowl. What's a radio tin? Is that just me being silly? Is it really obvious? Is it a radio made of tin? Sorry for being flippant. Can't help myself. Yeah, I got the other day, I went to that place where I got that mystery bag, and I got 3 more. And I've got a video coming out, I think it's tomorrow, and it's basically I got 3 more, but they were half price. So a big bundle of stuff for $2.50. I was like, yes, thank you. So I got 3. Yeah, and I've just been organising that today. Yeah, there's not too much clothing. I got a lot of handbags, which are usually quite good sellers for me. Yeah, nothing too exciting in terms of like. Oh, I did manage to get some Guitar Hero guitars. That was good fun. That's a bargain, I know. Because last time it yielded really well. I think I was looking at like over 150 quid. On, was it 2 bags? It was 2 bags. The first bag was really good. The second bag was a bit meh, but I still managed to. I've already sold something out of that, so it's paid for it. But this time I got something different. I got 1 bag of clothing and then 2 bags of like, I don't go down the worst clothing aisle. Um, you never know. Um, the 2 bags that I got were basically bags and handbags and stuff, so I've just been organising. There's a few good surprises. But yeah, handbags usually, like, stick around, but then every now and then, I think every, like like, week or every fortnight, like, one sells for asking. I'm like, "Oh, yeah." God, I'm all fingers and thumbs today. Okay. Okay. That's better. That's more like it. Just out of curiosity, how many pictures does everyone do per item? Just wondering on average. Because like I know that eBay have increased it to like 20, or is it 24? And like Depop have increased it to 8 now. But I was just curious. Where did I put the other? Oh yeah, it's there. Okay. Hi JPK. Around a dozen, but fill all boxes. Dear. Because some things I just kind of like leave. It's really bad that, isn't it? I just kind of like leave it. I can't be like CBA. However, I have started like putting a lot more pictures up. Like, obviously, I try and put up all the imperfections and then all of like the care tags if it's a clothing. But then, yeah, I try and do as many as I can. But the good thing about the mystery bags is you get to experiment. Exactly, exactly. That's why I'm like picking it a little bit. But yeah, it's really good. I hope they do it with the they've got a massive right near the door when you walk into this place. They've got a huge, huge like industrial bag full of teddies, and I found some great stuff in there. But it's like it goes all the way down, and there's me literally like digging away. I'm scared that if I fall in, I won't get out. Basically. Hi, Katie. Hope everyone's okay. Just packing orders. Fabu, Fabu. Yeah, it's all right. I had a really good juicy sale today, and then some little ones as well. So it's been a good day. You been Dougie Mac today? No, I went yesterday. I went yesterday to the Burslem one. Yeah, was it yesterday? Or was it the day before? I can't remember. It's been that kind of a. Hang on, wait. Was it yesterday? I think it was the day before. I'm sorry, these days because keep leading into one. Let's say I was told filling all boxes helps with the old algorithms. Oh, I might give it a whirl then. Did you find anything? I was just saying I went. You know the big bags of clothing on the table. I've managed to get 3 of them, but they were selling them off for half price. So instead of a fiver, they were £2.50. So I thought, why the hell not? Oh, this is in the way. There we go. So yeah, did you find anything good? I must say I did look through the crockery bits. There's one thing that I did find that was really funny. It's well, no mate, nothing. Oh well done bargain. Yeah, it's hit and miss. It's so hit and miss there. It's either stupidly overpriced or there's now. There's now. I did go to the big charity shop in Hanley as well, and I managed to get some really nice IKEA plates. They're just blue ones. And I also got I went to the Samaritans in Stoke, and I got some. This is yesterday. I got some blankets, some IKEA blankets, which are really nice. And I got a brand new Port Vale top. Did you see the Port Merion at the front for 50 quid? No. I kind of avoid it when I go in there, to be honest. The what's it bit? I know. Have you noticed the bags of toys at the front, right at the front, when you go in round the corner from the till, they have My Little Pony. What's it? It's been there for about 2 months, 2 or 3 months. You'd think that they'd reduce it. I think it's like 30 quid or something like that. I did check the cabinet, and they saw a bag full of Sylvanian families for £25. I was like, no, thank you. No, I didn't check. I did see some, what are they called? Endangered species. Is it Royal Dalton? Were they Royal Dalton? Like mugs. But I checked them on my phone, and I think they were reduced from 15 to 750. But I was like, 750 for 4? Okay, that's. But I checked, and they didn't go for much, which is a bit sad, but because they were really pretty. Right, yeah. So I've got to. Where's my other bits? Oh, where's my other bits? They're right there. Wake up, man. Wait. Yes, you think they would put Mary in Crazy Daisy? Oh, I think let me have a look on my phone. Let me have a look at my phone, because I think I did see that, actually. It's a bit kind of like, in it. Yeah, I was going to go into the in Stoke as well, but then I was like, don't be silly. Although I've noticed some of the clothing, they're trying to reduce really slowly, and it's like, well, maybe if you did, yeah, I think I did see it. I mean, it's really nice, that pattern as well. That is like, it's so now, that pattern. I love it. That's it. I can't see the light shining on it a bit. You see that? There you go. It's a really nice pattern. It does. That's why I didn't go in. I was like, I'm not going to go in because I'm just going to be like walking around going, I'm just going to be like picking things up saying, why? Sale? Oh, there you go. Tree from out of the garden, so free stock. What, a tree from your garden? Wait, you sold a tree from your garden? I'm confused. Is that? Can you do that? There we go. I'll blow it anyway. You sold a tree for your garden? I've never heard of that. I know that Dave was like, he sold plants and stuff, but that's pretty cool. This tree sends up shoots. I pot them into really. Oh, that's a good money maker, isn't it? That's pretty good, because if it's like every year, is it not perennial? Does perennial mean every year that it shoots up, and every time you just get one, you pop it in? That's really clever. You're a clever man. Right. Let's have a look. Oh, I wanted to do that. I want to get this out of the way. Huzzah. Yeah, and I went into the big charity shop in Stoke, and I usually like going in there because you just never know. And I saw some really, really funky Smith drink bottles, but they didn't have the caps, and they wanted a bit too much for them. But they don't go for much. I thought they would have gone for like a little something, but no. Perennial. Right, got you. Should be some new shoots from the mother tree popping up for next year. Very good. Very good, very good. Oh, I'm glad you got a sale. That's fab. Yeah, where is it? I'm just wanted to get as much clothing because I've got the car boot on Sunday and I've got the jumble tomorrow. I don't know. I was a bit kind of like, I need to go to town. I did a lot yesterday and the day before, but yeah, this morning I was a bit kind of like meh. But I did organise those mystery bags, so that was all right. I did film a video. I just need to edit it, and yeah, I just need to get rid of so much stuff. Oh, I got the most annoying return as well. It was a return from somebody who they ordered the shirt. In the listing, it says it has a mark on it. It has a mark on it just on its like button there, just underneath the button or just across, and you can kind of see it a little bit. So I put a picture of it, put it in the description, and I said in the description, I said has a mark and everything. And yeah, so this person messaged me, opened up a return immediately, obviously, and said, "It's too dirty. I can't fix it. I don't want to wash it. I'm sending it back. Item not as described." I was like, it was. I made an effort to actually describe it. So yeah, and you know what they also did because of that? They invoiced me the label, so I have to pay it out of my what's it? eBay would take the money out of my account. Bastards. Should be somebody. Oh right, okay, that's what you said before. Yeah, so I'm a bit peed off about that. Anyway, I've got it today. I've got the return today, so I'm just going to wait as long as possible until like I have to give the return money, the refund, just to be a little bit petty about it. But they started it. It's like, being petty. They started it. I'm such a child, but still. Yeah, silly people. So it'll be one for the blacklist, I think. In fact, I'm going to put some music on. I know I can't use what's it. I know I can't use copyright music, but put some chill music on. Copyright free. Let's try this one. Oh no! Look off your advert. There we go. Hi, Gary. Do pictures tonight. I'm being very boring. Yeah, trying to get as much of these clothing bits out of the way as I can. Oh, how's everyone? Is anyone on Poshmark? How are we doing on Poshmark? Are we all good? I still have only listed like one thing. I wonder how much money people made out of their referral fees because I know someone made like over 100 quid just on referral fees. So now I think they've got either £100 to spend on Poshmark or £100 like cash. But there's other people who have a massive audience. You can kind of figure out who, and they were in it right from the beginning. And they must have been making bank because of all the referrals that they were getting. I wonder if it's capped actually. And I don't really know my referral link. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check it out. But again, Yeah, it would be interesting. How's your sales been, Gary? Out and out. Come on. You've got nothing is advanced today. I think I keep dropping stuff and like letting things slip. I'm like, oh, 10 since yesterday. Wow, bravo, Gary. You're on it. How's that creaking? Okay. Been a steady month, so list 5 a day, that's it. Ah, very good. I've increased mine because I used to have an average, listed probably around 10 to 15 a day. That's kind of like what my ballpark for ages. But sometimes I used to miss it. But now, since I had a pretty kind of like meh month in April, I thought, no, I'm going to really pump it up a bit. So I've decided at the beginning of May to do 20 listings a day. It's a lot, but I do have a lot of shite that I need to get rid of. And my death pile's like, it's actually gone down a bit. I've kind of, the past week, I've really gone for it. But yeah, there's still a fair bit to kind of like just organize and get rid of. And yeah, so I've really started to rev it up a bit. And I'm starting to see like the benefits. I made yesterday I did really well. Yesterday I did well, I think it was like 2.5 times my target. And today I've uh, nearly doubled my target. So that's really good. The day before yesterday, there was a bit. It was that Wednesday, yeah. Wednesday was a bit kind of iffy. I only made like a couple of sales. Um, but yeah, the day before that, I did really well. So it's really weird how eBay is like whiplash, but I am seeing the benefits this week. Last week was all right, but this week it's been really good. So fingers crossed for everybody that it's working. Do you find it be a bit easier, Gary, when you're listing 5 a day, you're in a bit of a routine? 'Cause I've started to really feel good about myself, you know what I mean? Like, "Oh, I'm in a routine, I can I've got oh, I've done my 10, I've done my 20," you know, that kind of feeling. Someone's just counter offered me a tenner on a £14 item, counted back at 11.50. There you go. "Do you just do clothes, Gary?" asked Chris. "We haven't checked with it." "Oh, JPK, I've had 2 sales today, waiting for payment on another 2." There you go, see? We like sales. We like sales. Check my emails, look. Gold. No. It's weird. This account, it was like it's the smaller one, what I'm trying to like whittle down, but it's giving me more sales. today and yesterday, actually. Then my bigger one has given me, like, hardly any over the past couple of days, and I'm like, "Oh, should I have actually put them on this one?" No, no sales yet on stream. It's alright. It's all good. Still fine. This one first, and then that one. Wow, I broke my fingers off trying to pull that off. The other limb. Went to Buxton and Macclesfield yesterday. It was pretty bad, and only picked up 3 things. Oh, no. Whereabouts in Macclesfield did you go? Oh, did you in Buxton, did you go to the lighthouse place at the top? I love that place, and the little charity shop next door. There's not a lot in there, but every now and then it can surprise you. You went to I went to all of them. Did you have, like, a full day of it then? Yeah, I like the lighthouse one, upstairs. Not upstairs, like, because obviously I'm everything. But when I went upstairs last time, they had loads of like pottery stuff. And because I was literally on the bus, I was like, I can't carry a lot of pottery. So I was like looking, I was like, I didn't really find anything. The last time that was a couple of months ago. But then the last time I went, there was hardly anything. I don't know what was going on. I think they might have been having a clear out. But there was hardly anything. But what was it? The places that I don't like in Buxton are the air ambulance place. That's very expensive. And then is it an Oxfam that's there? I know there's a Mind there that's quite expensive. The Sense one, I don't know what it is. I always pick up something from there. It's good. It's a day out, really, but went to the charity shops. Rude not to, exactly. Yeah, in Macclesfield, I always avoid the Bernardos. Um, and usually, I don't usually go into the cancer research place on the high street, but because I start off at like Sue Ryder, the Windy Way. East Cheshire Trust is a bit iffy these days. Um, and there used to be a hospice one on the corner. That's very hit and miss. Um, but I did manage to get a Barber jacket there for like, I think it was 15 quid, and I sold it for 80. So used to love Windy Way Trust, but it's gone downhill. It has a little bit, hasn't it? The only reason I go in there is because they've got a permanent £1 rail, and because obviously I'm clothing, it's easier. But like, I have never seen crockery reduced there, or you know what I mean, all that kind of homeware stuff. Hardly ever see it reduced. Clothing, they reduced all the time, but I only go there because of the £1 rail. Because they've got a permanent one there, and in the other one, they've got a permanent men's and women's one. And in the Age UK near the B&M, they've got a men's and women's permanent £1 rail. And I got some Tommy Hilfiger jeans for a quid. Turns out they're worth about 20 quid, 25 quid. So winner, winner. But yeah, it's very hit and miss, isn't it? It's weird. You know which charity shop I miss from Macclesfield is I think it's turned into it was a YMCA. It was on the corner. They used to put out, just get rid of stupid amounts of stuff. Used to get some really good stuff, but they don't seem to have much. Because now, oh, it's sad, isn't it? Any auctions on this weekend? I haven't even checked. Yeah, I got some nice from the big charity shop. I got some nice IKEA plates. There was 8 for a fiver, and you had the small ones and then the big ones. And I thought that's pretty good. Um, for like a set, because usually you want like either a 6 or a 4, in my opinion. I think they're the nicer kind of like combinations. Like if you have like 5, it's like, oh. But then again, I have sold like bundles of 5. It's not really that bad, but yeah, I do like having 4 or 6. South Cheshire Auction Sunday, might be bidding on some things. Yeah, I like South Cheshire. Yes, guys. Oh yeah, yeah. South Cheshire's a good one. I'll have a look, see what's on, but I usually just go for the bundles there. The bundles are cheap, and then just see what's through, see what's decent. I got a load of Harry Potter stuff from there once. And just before Christmas as well, I got like the Hogwarts Express, and that sold for over 100 quid, which I'm really pleased about. Paid 20 quid, I think. Oh, come on. Spain is shocking. Yeah, still not got a new phone. Yeah, I'm always complaining, but I need a new one. We always do 246. Yeah, it looks better as well, doesn't it? Don't get me wrong, I have sold like a 5 piece before, but like a bundle with odd numbers. But like when it comes to like plates, I think people are looking for like certain ones. Like if you've got a family of 4, they'll either buy the 4 or they'll buy the 6, because then they'll say, "Oh well, we've got 2 spare for guests." So, but like with 5, it's a bit. And the thing is, if you've got something like an 8 piece of 8 plates, you just split them up into 2 fours to get more of your money, unless it's like worth more. Oh, I tell you what, I got some Badum. I love the Badum cups. Really good, by £3, and I've got the black ones, which is great. Hi, Mandy. How are you? Oh God, dropped it again. Let's do this. Got a Hugo Boss shirt for £1. Thank you. It's very Beetlejuice. All good, sir. Very good, very good. You working hard? I am trying, Mandy. I am determined to get rid of shit. Well, just to get it listed, ready for the weekend. But yeah, I'm doing so. I've got a plan for this area properly, like a proper plan, and I can't do it until everything's gone or moved out. So I'm trying to mitigate everything and do all of the clothing, then move all of, because I've got a couple of boxes here, move all the boxes to the unit, even though like some of it's my stuff, just to get it out of the way. And then I've got like a little area there, a studio, because right now I've just got a wall. I've got like one behind here. But, yeah, plans, plans, plans. How's sales, Mandy? All right. Warrington carpet. Oh, Warrington carpet. I was like, Warrington glassy, mate. How many hours do you think you work each week? Oh, Recently, I've been increasing my hours a lot because I've been trying to get this second income stream up and running, and it's very hard. It's 'cause it's a lot of input in the first, like, you the initial input is a lot, but then you can kind of let it tick over and it becomes more passive, but you still gotta keep on working. But to do I'm trying to scrape together an hour a day to try and focus on that, but eBay is just kind of time consuming at the moment because 'cause I'm trying to, like, increase everything. I'm trying to, like, increase my income off it and everything, and I'm really working hard on it. But then I've also got other bits, and then you've got family bits, so I don't know. I think it is kind of a full-time job at the moment now. I think it's probably around 30 to 40 hours. So let's see. Sales fair to middling. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we're going to have it on tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have time to go up because I'm going to the lockup to pick up my orders, and then I'm going. Where am I going? Oh yeah, the jumble sale, and then I've got to pick my brother up, and then yeah, we're heading back, and then I've got to do all the orders. So I don't know. I think I'll just wait until the car boot tomorrow. I missed that Warrington one in a while actually. I didn't know it was back on, but then again, the weather's a lot nicer now. 20 hours ish. Mm, that's good though. That's a good part time kind of input. Num num num, strawberries and fruit yogurt. All right, double karma. How are you? She was 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. daily, but several cups of tea in between. Fair enough. Definitely needs a lot of tea breaks. Yeah, yeah. I usually put it in. You know what I'm watching at the moment? It's my new favorite kind of like. Oh, I'll watch an hour of it. It's a True Detective. I've watched the first season with Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey. I've seen that one. Well, I'm in the middle of the second one at the moment, so I watch an hour of that every now and then. It's kind of like my new favorite binge series. Yeah, you know what? I'm not looking forward. Like, I'm not impressed with the Poshmark app. Is the constant notifications. However, someone said that you can knock them off, so I'm gonna have to do that. But yeah, other than that, it's all right. Hoping to get in the garden tomorrow, so scheduling my listings. Very nice. It's looking glorious weather this weekend. It is. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping that the car boot will be a lot more fruitful than it has been in the past like couple of weeks. Fingers crossed. Yeah, which one are we going? Are we going Hanley? We might be doing Stafford and we might be doing Weston. I don't know yet. I don't think we'll be doing League because there's a motor race thing happening in League on Sunday. So it's a bit kind of like avoid because there's thousands of people going apparently. Um, glorious weather, yes. Because I've been waiting for like really nice weather on a Sunday for ages. Because you remember where it was like okay weather and then really crap on a Sunday and then glorious on a Monday, and that happened for like 3 or 4 weeks on the trot, and I was like, Adams, Western, Vagrants on Sunday, yeah. So I mean, I was thinking of doing that, but then I was thinking, hang on, if it's really nice, I might try Stafford. Fingers crossed. Not going Hanley or League. No, I probably only list for about 2 hours a week, but probably watch about 20 hours of Reseller YouTube. I'm going the wrong somewhere. Yeah, I like that. I think if you increase your, listings while watching YouTube, that's how I do it. Usually I have, like if I'm doing, like, because 'cause I've got a little thing here, I watch YouTube and while I'm picturing them like that. Or I've got, like, another TV screen, like, set up so it's linked to my laptop so I can watch YouTube on it. Very good. Um, oh, I got this as well for a quid. Weekend Defender, double X. Jumper, thank you. Love it. Oh, no, I paid £2 for it, sorry. Flipping frustrated, sales are non-existent. Oh, no, I'll double rub the bloody Buddha for you. See ya. I brought it down here for you. Rubbing the Buddha belly, so hopefully get some good juju going. Hopefully you get a sale on streamed karma. Fingers crossed. Right, I've got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, potentially 10 more to do. Oh, 11 of that of the men's. And then I've got like 30 of the women's. Got so much like women's stuff that's just kind of like snuck up on me. But I'll do that later on. I've been ending listings and sell similar. Yeah, there's that. Have you promoted some of your listings or all of them? Some people like do a flat out promote. Um, I think mine's at like 3.7 at the moment. It's across the board. Mine 3.7. But sometimes I've noticed sometimes if you put it at like say like 3 or 3.5 and then increase it by like a fraction of a percentage, it kind of shows. I don't know if it's a thing, but it might show eBay like, oh, you're willing to sell more, so they might push it. But I don't know. It's a whole kind of like conspiracy theory eBay. But yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. Well, I try and get fresh listings. Yeah, I've been editing or something. I try and get. Yeah, another thing as well. What I've noticed, or what I kind of thought about it, when it comes to like stickier stock, try and put an auction on, a couple of auctions on your account. Sorry, my hair is absolutely atrocious today. Need it cutting. Putting a few auctions so you've got a mixture of different types of formats on your thing. But also, one thing that I experimented with, and it did kind of work in a weird way, but then again, you never know if it actually worked, um, is decreased your amounts, your buy it now items by like 1% and do that throughout the day. And then at the end of the day, increase it by the amount that you've just decreased it because it's activity. You reduce it so it's become more palatable. And people who have watched that item or looked at that item get a notification saying, "Oh, this has just been decreased." Just a thought. It's like it's all about the prompts and it's all about the prompting people to buy. So yeah, I wonder if that has something to do with some of the sales that I got earlier on in March. I think it was because I did that pretty much every day, along with the promoted listings and everything else. I mean, there's that much stuff up on eBay now. It's like trying to get it seen as like you need a bat signal to get seen these days. But yeah, lots of different things. And they do say like listing throughout, or possibly schedule some of your listings double karma. Like if you schedule them throughout the day, like within like maybe one every 2 hours, that's activity on your account. And it's like, yeah, it's a thought. It's food for thought in it. I mean, there's only so many things you can do. Hi, Kath. You're right. Happy Friday. Is it Friday? No, I'm joking. Thank God for Friday. Yeah, just doing some pictures, Kath. You off to the car beat this weekend? On the line. Yeah, I'm on the line. So, let's see. Uh, little local car boots this weekend. My favourite time. I'm alive. Yes, it's my bad. Little local car boot this weekend. My favourite. I've got 10 listings per day scheduled every hour, but not fresh listings. Some sell similar. Ah, right, yeah. I had to read that because I've got 10 listings per day scheduled. Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm doing. I'm kind of like it's not 10. I think I've got like seven starting at like 7 o'clock, and it's like every 2 hours or something like that throughout the day. You've been doing that. Ah, there you go. You see. Yeah, to be honest, Kath, I kind of prefer the little car boots. The big ones can be a bit kind of like, oh, slog. You know what I mean? But yeah, the little ones are nice. I've got scheduled listings up to the 29th. What? That's how to do it. I think it was. Do you remember the guy who used to come in a couple of weeks ago? His name Matt, and he loved tools, and he always says like snap-on tools. Well, guess what? I've got a snap-on T-shirt, like a snap-on tools T-shirt. Which I was hoping for him to come in so I could be like, look what I got. But no, I've got a snap-on tools T-shirt, Masters of Metal. Do you know, I've actually got a proper camera. I've got a proper like vlogging camera as well, but I think I've lost it. I think I lost it in the move. Oh, but I'm just sick of this phone. So yeah, I think I might have to splash out on another phone. I might do it tonight actually. Sod it. Ooh, really fell. Ta-da. Mm. Kicking it everywhere. Got to shoot. I'll see you later next time. Bye. Bye. Limelight. Bye, Jenny. Um, do you ever wonder if eBay is watching your? No, they're not watching me. I'm tiny. I am thinking though of. I was wondering. We had that. I had that. I was on James Bolfine's live the other night, and I was thinking like something that we talked about was comparing yourself to other like resellers and YouTubers and stuff. And I was like, I think I inadvertently do that sometimes. I'm like, how come they've gotten like 20 odd thousand subscribers? I'm like, what? And I watched the video and it's like, it's nothing original. Like, I mean, I'm not original, but yeah, like, do a what? Look what I bought kind of thing. I'm like, how are they getting? Yeah, I see other YouTubers who are amazing. They put so much work into their YouTube channel. I'm like, and they've only got like a couple of hundred, or even like just touching 1,000. This one person I'm thinking of. I'm like, they should be like 20, 30,000 subscribers, and then because they do something different, like they do something different every week and everything. It's like it's really good. And yeah, there's a couple of people who have watched and like, how have you managed to get monetized so quick, or you've jumped subscribe? So like comparing like other people, other resellers and stuff and YouTubers. It's like I'm thinking of doing like a full reset on my channel and just kind of like not going over, but reevaluating what I'm personally doing on it. Maybe they buy some. Well, maybe they do. I mean, this is the thing. I don't. You just never know, do you? It's just how they get so quickly, and it's like, have you managed to get like there's this no shade, but there's this one YouTuber that I'm watching at the moment. They're relatively new. They've been up for about 6 months, and they've already got like a few. They've released like 2 or 3 videos, and they went from having last week, I think it was like 300 subscribers to like 600 in like a week. I'm like, how have you managed that? So it might be, but you just can't. It's their business, isn't it? It's how they want to play it. But I kind of wish I was back in Hampshire. I'd be sure to get the cool stuff. But don't get the views. Well, yeah, that's it. And it's like, but some do, and apparently you can buy views. I don't know how you do that. Like, how you buy? Why would you want to buy views? Stupid, stupid. Yeah, I do like being accountable on here because, like, I do like do these lives to keep me kind of like going. And then I do like the what sold, all that kind of stuff, and the picking videos and the walkabouts and stuff like that. I do kind of like that. And then I try and do something different, like the deep dives and stuff. So buying views gets them traction. That's probably what it is then. I don't have the money to buy views, source. Slow and low. That's what I like. There are groups where you promise to view so many hours of other YouTubers and they promise back. What groups are these? I just completely missed the boat on all this stuff. Are they cheap to buy? Oh, I don't know, but I wouldn't have them. It's like I'd rather put it into buying good stuff from eBay. Yeah, nah, I'd rather have slow and low, but every now and then I'm just thinking, "How have you managed to do that?" On, like, 3 or 4 videos. And I'm not being funny, the content isn't, like, extreme. It's like, "Oh, I got this," and it's like, "Oh, let's do a walkabout," like, on at the car boot, and it's like, "Oh, is that it?" Nothing unusual. Then again, I do the same things most days. I'm nothing exciting. That's why I'm kind of like I like doing shorts. I like doing shorts because I can do, like, silly things like the charity shop news and stuff like that. I like that. And I like doing, like, silly things like little skits sometimes, and that I think I'm tempted about just being alive and short, a shorts channel and a live channel combined. That's all I think I might be doing. I don't know. I might be reconsidering, like, a reset or just a reconditioning of my channel. We are here for you, George. Oh, bless you. That's what I mean. I like it. I like having like a small kind of like community. I mean, obviously, I would like to be monetized eventually. That would be lovely. Then it's like, it's like, oh, it's a little bit of something every year. Like, what is it, 50 quid? Um, yeah. And like the other YouTube channel, I mean, that does relatively well. So I'm not really fussed, to be honest. This is all about my finances and like me keeping me on the go. Where heavy. I find the bigger a YouTuber channel becomes, the less appealing their channel becomes. It seems to change them. There you go. We are your groupies. Should we get t-shirts made? Georgettes. I love your community. I dream of crafting. Hi. Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? I love your community, Judgy. It's always very welcome and not too clicky. Yeah, and the thing is, you can drop in and out. That's the thing. People can come and go. I haven't got a problem with that. I like it. I like people because who wants to watch loads of people? Like, I mean, I don't. I have things on in the background, and I try and get through everybody. I like, but yeah, he's always very welcome and not so clicky. Yeah, I like watching Craig Hunter. I think I've heard of him. Just heard one of his staff has passed young. Oh no, that's very sad. Monetization comes with pressure, yes, to having to keep on kind of doing stuff. But like, I don't know, we'll have to see. It seems to change them, yeah. That's it. But I think slow and low, that's fine. And I do have a couple of videos that come in that might change things up a bit about how I'm looking at finances and stuff. So I don't know. I think mm, I might save them because I've got like a couple of other things planned and they kind of hit quite nicely together. So if we do like a series, that'll be all right. But we'll see. I always say to be true to you. Yeah, exactly. I'm actually, I'm not crafting, but like crocheting. I tried it last night again, and it did not go well. It just turned into a big pile of meh. So I'm gonna knuckle down. That's another thing I'm trying to do, like as a New Year's resolution, is to spend like a couple of hours a week just trying to crochet because I want to do a scarf for Christmas. That's all I want to do. Nothing too exciting. Although I have bought a Harry Potter kind of like toy thing that you can crochet. So in terms of that's my only crafting things. I dream of crafting. That's my only crafty kind of thing. But my KDP, that's kind of crafty because I do like the physical kind of arts that I've been doing with it, and then taking pictures and putting it on things. So Yeah. I'm not turning into a craft channel. Well, if it affects my business or if it kind of like, you know, which KDP kind of is, we'll see. We'll see. I might reveal some things, my crafty nature. It's only because I follow a crafter on Twitch, PixArt. If anyone's heard of him, PixArt, he's in America and he does like lots of like geeky kind of crafty stuff. He does all different types of mediums. And yeah, he's really interesting, really good. Oh, it's gone bloody riled up. Come on. There we go. That's better. Like, I do have a sewing machine. I could upcycle some of the rubbish clothing, like the two stuff or the low value stuff. I could upcycle them. God, look at the state of my mop. I need it dyeing first. Look at that. I can see like the black underneath. I used to be quite a big time blogger. Ooh. And more follows I got, the more it changed the way I wrote. I was more real at the beginning. Ah, that's interesting. I've always kind of like toyed with the idea of blogging. I don't have the discipline. That's a different kind of discipline, and it's like it's very difficult from what I understand. I have have you learned just one of the crochet stitches, as that is all you need for a scarf. Ah. No, I haven't started the scarf yet. I've just practiced it. I'm following like like YouTube videos doing it, so I want to get used to actually just doing like the movements and stuff. I'm gonna go for it with the scarf. I'm sure there would be a psychological reason for that, but don't know what it is. What's that one? Oh, changing. Oh, I think probably because it's like pressure. The more successful you get, I suppose, like the more pressure there is to kind of maintain that success or to even increase it. Yeah, unless like people are really successful straight out the gate and then that's all they know. There's a lot of people who are like workhorses. They work for decades, don't they? And then there's that. Do you remember that? Did anyone watch the BAFTAs last night? That Irish teacher, not Irish teacher, the Irish nun out of Derry Girls won the BAFTA. She's been working for decades, and she's only recently, like in the past like 5 years, because of Derry Girls, become successful, and now she's got a BAFTA. So she's done a lot of groundwork. And, like, look at Pedro Pascal. He has been working for 20 odd years as a jobbing actor, and now he's in The Mandalorian and The Last of Us and loads of movies. It's like over the past 5 years, he's just exploded. Is like so he's done the groundwork, and I think that's what it is. Like some people literally go like that, not to 100, and some people like kind of slow and low. I think that's what I'm doing. Yeah, probably, Jay. That's what it is. Life experience. And boy, have I got life experience. I got this for a quid. It's a shot. Scott. How do you pronounce that? Is it shot as in shot, or is it Scott as in Great Scott? You know, we'll see. I sold a shot jumper, a Scott jumper. I don't know how to pronounce it. Um, not a jumper, a jacket, like 40 quid. I was really impressed. What for a pound? It'd be worth fiver at least. And this is part of the vinted order. I've put another round of stuff up for auction. You know, like the really rubbishy bits that you just want to get rid of. I put some up, but I've only listed them like a pound less than what I've listed them at buy it now, and I've already got one bid. So it's like, how can you couldn't have bought it literally at the price I asked? It was only a pound less on auction. So at least it's going, so that's happy. As human beings, we always compare ourselves to others. It's so hard not to. It is. That's right. It didn't help that both my daughters found my blog. Oh my god. You should have blocked their laptops or something off it. Comparison is the thief of all joy. Nice. That is a t-shirt moment, Mandy. Mhm. Change is the enemy of complacency. One of my teachers used to say that all the time. That ruins you for sure. Yeah, great. Was it a topic-based blog or was it just a live blog? I'm not gonna try and find out anything. I'm just out of curiosity. Because isn't it that who was it? The only famous blog that I remember, like, you know, of the early noughties is, the Julia one, which was made into that film, and the woman who wrote it, she died, didn't she? Like, was it last year? It's very sad that 'cause she must have been only in her 40s. I've been struggling recently. Love those words. She's always flipping. Sail! Ooh, she's got a sail. JPK's got a sail. Whoop, whoop. Bravo. Right. Done. Let's have a look. Don't ever compare. Don't never compare. We're all different at different stages in life. Exactly. A life blog. Never mention names, but still, yeah. You do have to be careful. I began to get paranoid about just who was reading it. It's still there, but I haven't written anything for a couple of months. Yeah, I suppose that's kind of like not scary bit, but like you know, if you, even if it's like pseudonyms and stuff like that, you're walking around just like, or you're with a group of friends and you're like, what? You're funny. You'll be like, oh, what have I done? Did they know? I'm not putting paranoia into it. I'm just saying. I mean, let's do. Oh God, it's falling over. Ah, yeah, I wanted to do this one. I think. Do this one. True money and try not to, but there are negative statements everywhere. Yeah, that's sad. Most of which are bullshit. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well done. Well, let's check. Let's do an eBay check. Go for an hour. Yeah, I usually get a flurry of sales about between usually between like 9 and 11 or 9 and 10. So tea time, it goes relatively quiet sometimes. Come on, you bugger. Just send that off around. Yeah, sometimes I get like a big surge in the morning and then nothing for the rest of the day. And then in the evening, in the late evening, it's like, what? Right, let's check. Have I? No, nothing yet. I've got a couple of offers to send out. Oh. Let's check the and no, they still haven't. Oh, has that person paid? I accepted an offer on Depop and they still haven't paid. And that was like earlier on, so let's double check. No, that's Sooks. That's the one annoying thing about Depop. It's like they don't hold the customers once they've sent an offer or accepted. Mm, nothing yet. There we go. Well, so I just heard Boris's wife Carrie's pregnant with a third child. Yeah, that they know of. Oh no, wait, that's the with the Carrie in it. with carries official. But yeah, God knows how many kids he's got wandering out there. More mini me's. Ugh, let's do this Cassie Moda. I'll do the no, I won't do the jacket yet. Do it later, and then I'll let you all go. I had 8. Oh my god. How could she? 403. I mean, he must be absolutely loaded to keep paying out bloody, like, child maintenance. Okay. Yeah, I've got some put ah, yeah. Did I say I was gonna do that? Yeah, it's nerd. Talking to myself, sorry. First sign of madness, I know. Let's do this one. This one's a bit funky. If he actually pays it, yeah. He writes it off like any other business. Mandy! You're not wrong. If there is, who else has blonde hair? Oh, well, your brother. Right. Right, I've done a load now. The taxpayer pays it, of course. Yeah, it's true. Oh, it was an army was holding few. What was that, me? Holding that. Oh, right. I'm a bit tired now, but I've still got. Oh, what's that? I've got another shirt. Oh no, that's the one I was keeping. Oops. Yeah, that's mine. Yeah, I found a shirt that fit me, and I was like, I'm keeping it, obviously. George, is it an extension you work from? As it looks like it was. It's a garage, and it's I think that's the extension there at the back. It looks all like one, but it must have been done years ago. But yeah, I've got up there. You can kind of see the beams. There's like I throw up all my boxes there. Other than this one, this was a big one. But all my boxes full of like that's up there. Down here, this section is all my. That's where the door is, right behind you. But I've cornered it off and I've put like polythene plastic, and I was meant to put like this in it, this soundproofing, so that I can, obviously do what I want down there and like, put music on and stuff, but and drown out the road because the road is right there as well. It's a quiet road to be fair, but at certain times of day because there's a school down there, it gets really busy. Um, but yeah, it's up against that, and I've got like a staging part there, and this is what I mean. This is a dumping ground, but I want to get it kind of cleared out so I can turn that into the staging area. It's just a bit crazy. Yes, of the mannequin. Yes, it was. I've got a few pea pods. I love them, but so do the dogs. Kyra is drooling on me. Oh, I love snap peas. I used to love snap peas. Like easy. Uh, yeah, I'm going to the jumble sale tomorrow, so I might not be on live. I might be on live on Sunday. Um, just so I can show what I've got. But I think I've got a video coming out tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, it'll be Sunday. But it's yeah, it's the mystery bag. It's just a unveiling of mystery bag stuff. So you're not very original. She's waiting for the pods. Ah, you got a vegetarian dog, Kath? uh, no. So thanks for watching. I know it's Friday. You want to go out in the town, you animals. Thanks for popping in and keeping me company. I really do need it because then it means I'm actually, you know, accountable. I've got to do this kind of stuff. Uh, yeah, I've got the women's clothing which we'll be doing after tea. But yeah, thanks everybody. Yeah, and I'll probably see you next time. Bye. Have a nice weekend.